to another episode of Have You Seen It? I am Charles, and I am with my wonderfully lovely co-host, Denise. How you doing?
Hello, Charles. Hello, moviegoers.
I just want to see how your cognitive test is, right? Cognitive memory. I'm going to go first now.
Okay, go. All right, go first.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Ooh, you're a genius,
Right.
Charles. You
Ooh,
should
I
be
got
running
extra
the
points for that.
country.
Girl, I got extra points when I took that to the doctor. I got extra points. What are you talking about?
All right, my recommendation for our viewers is the movie Three Faces of Eve. This is a 1957 movie starring Joanne Woodward and Lee J. Cobb. And the character that Joanne Woodward plays, her name is Eve, okay? She is a wife and mother, mild-mannered, meek woman, and she's been suffering from headaches, blackouts, and some memory loss. So she seeks out a therapist to find out what's going on with her. Well, Lee J. Cobb is that therapist who realizes that something's going on with you in a big way. And he finds that out because during one of their sessions, Eve turns into another person. So this other personality emerges, and her name will then be Eve Black. We will call her Eve Black. And she's the total opposite of Eve White. Eve Black is a party girl. Girlfriend's trying to get to the club every day. She's trying to meet some men. She's smoking and drinking and just
You're living it up.
honey, she is a hot mess. And so once she emerges, Lee J. Cobb realizes that, hey, you've got a multiple personality disorder. And, this is something that needs to be addressed, but you may need some hospitalization because the meek Eve was becoming a danger to her child because she would transform into Eve Black. So as the story progresses, during another session, Eve tells the therapist, hey, I'm now hearing voices. Like, duh, weren't you always hearing voices? And she says, well, no, I'm hearing a different voice. So then a third personality emerges, and we call her Jane. Jane is the stable personality of the three. So basically, Lee J. Cobb has to figure out how we're going to help Joanne Woodward and which personality has to become the dominant one so this woman can live her life.
Right.
So, I won't give everything away, but it is masterfully done and acted beautifully by Joan Woodward, such that she won an Academy Award for that role. So if you want to see
cray.
If you want to see lunacy, and and it's a mental illness, so we don't want to take it lightly. That's nothing to joke about. But I mean, when you see it on film and you see this acted out, you really feel for the individual who's going through it.
I mean, this movie right here, literally, especially her characterization of the three different personalities, is way ahead of its time.
Yeah, exactly.
It was way ahead of its time, right?
Because nobody knew what it was called. When the therapist told the husband what it was, he was like, I don't know what? I never heard of it. Exactly. So right. There you go, folks. I recommend The Three Faces of Eve. If you have Turner Movie Classics, that's where I watched it.
Fantastic.
Three Faces of Eve.
Three Faces of Eve.
All right, what you got?
My recommendation is Vigilante, starring Olivia Wilde.
Okay.
She is playing a young lady named Sadie, and Sadie she works for hire, righting the wrongs of men who abuse their wives and parents who abuse their children.
No, good for her.
I'm taking girl, no joke, right? Now her method, violence. She is good at whooping butt and taking names.
Okay. All right.
And, now she got into this because she was a victim of abuse by her husband, right? And so in doing this, one of the drawbacks in doing this is that it takes a horrible toll on her, because it's a constant reminder of the victim that she was.
Okay.
Right? The
That
victim
makes sense.
she was,
That makes sense.
right, in her relationship with her husband. My recommendation, Vigilante.
All right. Thank you, Charles. Wow. That
Okay.
sounds good.
We are going to talk about the nailed it actors for this week. Denise?
All right. All right. My nailed it actor for this week is Javier Bardem in the movie No Country for Old Men. Javier is a madman, and Javier is looking for some drug money that someone took from him, and he's trying to find it. And along the way, he kills people. He kills people with an oxygen tank that he carries around, and he just has no remorse. He doesn't care. He is evil, and he's scary. So if you want to see a bizarre movie that was very well acted, Javier Bardem won an Academy Award for his portrayal, check out No Country for Old Men. That's my nailed it. What's yours?
So my nailed it actor for this week is James Earl Jones and his voiceover of Darth Vader in the Star Wars movie. His voice was so haunting, right? And so demanding, right? And so creepy and scary. He was totally scary, right? When I first saw this in, I think, 78 or 79. And so my nailed it
All right.
for this week is James Earl Jones.
All right. Good choice. Good choice. Folks, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we are on every podcast platform on the planet. Just type in, have you seen it with Charles and Denise? And there we will be.
And this is another episode of Have You Seen It with yours truly, Charles, and my homegirl, Denise. And we're out.
Bye-bye.